Okay, we have landed on the planet of Kerona. After a skull-jarring landing, you peer through the shattered viewing port out onto the desert landscape. A feeling of utter desolation settles in. You're in a fine mess now, Roger. Okay, so let's have a look around. Let's have a look at the planet. Let's have a look at the window. Looks to be cracked. Through the window, you see a vast wasteland composed of sand. Let's have a look. Um, let's have a look at the escape pod. You were inside the escape pod. It appears that the more fragile devices were damaged severely by the impact of landing. A survival kit has broken loose from some place, so we're going to take the kit. We're going to open the kit and see what's inside. This is your survival kit. It contains a xenon army knife and a can of dehydrated water. Okay, look at the water. This is a cylinder of dehydrated water. At the top of the cylinder is a regulator and a short nozzle. On the side is a label. Okay, let's read the label. The can label says Pelvitron's dehydrated water, H2. All you add is air. Makes 10 gallons. Good grief. Okay. Directions. You simply drink from the nozzle. Metered amounts will be dispensed. Caution. Do not attempt to open or rupture. Misuse could result in personal injury and or flash flooding. Okay, fantastic. What else do we grab from that? We got the knife as well. Let's have a look at the knife. This is your handy dandy xenon army knife. Okay, that may come in handy. What else do we have here? I guess we need to take off our seatbelt and we need to open the door. The door has been permanently opened by the impact of landing. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out. I'm going to have a look around. Let's have a look at the escape pod. The pod seems to be semi-destroyed. Let's have a look at the window. Okay, it was shattered. Let's have a look at the glass. You do not possess the designated item. Now, this is one of the difficult things about Space Quest and these adventure games is that you do need to figure out things which aren't very obvious. But we do actually need to grab some of this glass from the shattered window. So I'm going to take the glass here. The glass is now in possession. Fantastic. We're going to have a look at the glass as well. This is a piece of highly reflective view shield glass from the escape pod. Due to its special design, there are no sharp edges. Fantastic. Alright, we're going to head over to the right and have a look at what we can find on the planet of Kerona. We have a score of 39 out of 202. Doing fairly well so far. Haven't died too much. It is so easy to die in these games. There's a few little tricky parts in this part though, on this planet. So we're going to hopefully survive the next little bit. As you can see, we have some plant life here as well. Let's have a look at the plant. You are not near that. Okay, we're going to have a look at this plant. And there's a bridge over the top as well. Let's have a look at the bridge. It is a quite unique natural formation carved out through eons by the elements. It does not appear to be accessible from here. Okay, let's have a look at the plant. Take a plant. You tear off a piece of the plant. I guess it is a plant you are not familiar with. I'm tempted to try and eat the plant. I'm not sure if we're supposed to eat it or not right now. Let's head up. We're going to head up over the bridge and see what we can find. Let's have a look in our inventory as well. We do have the translator. We do have the gadget. Let's have a look at the gadget. We're going to have to turn this on. It is some kind of a translator. Let's have a look at the gadget. Written on the electronic gadget are the words dialect translator. On one end is a dial and a light, currently dim. Okay, let's turn the dial. You turn the dial to the right, the light begins to glow. Okay, so we've turned the translator on. If we come across any aliens, we'll hopefully be able to understand them. I'm just going to walk up here and walk over the bridge. We're going to explore that cave on the right a little bit later. So just going to walk across the bridge. There's a rock on this bridge, and later on we're going to find the android, the spider droid, which is going to chase us around. And dropping the rock on it is one of the ways that we can actually kill that spider. We're going to do it a different way though, but that's one way you can do it. Now up here there should be some kind of an elevator, which is going to take us down into the Earth. So let's just quickly walk across here as fast as Roger Wilco's legs can carry him. Oh, there we have the spider. We have the spider droid has been dropped down. It is going to chase us around, so we do need to be pretty quick once we get back. Suddenly you see a large black metal sphere falling out of the sky. A Sarien spider droid. Upon touching down on the planet's surface, it sprouts legs and begins its search for you. You recall from an article in Space Piston magazine that this droid is designed to seek out organic life forms and self-destruct when contact is made. Okay, so let's hit in between these two rocks, and we're going to drop down on this elevator deep down into Kerona, and as you can see we have some kind of a cave system is here as well. Let's have a look at this cave. This is one end of what appears to be a large cavern. The only way to go is to the left. There is a rock nearby. Let's have a look at the elevator. It looks like your standard run-of-the-mill pneumatic transport. This particular one only goes down, however. Okay, we're just going to save the game there quickly. There are quite a few different ways that we can die in here, so I don't want to die and have to restart that whole section again. Let's just move over to the left. Actually, is there a rock? Did I see a rock? Look, rock. You need to be closer. Okay, I see a little pebble, a little rock here, and I'm just wondering if we can take this one. Okay, let's take the rock. There we go. We have a little rock in our inventory, and we are going to use that as well in this cavern system, in this cave system. Let's head over to the left and see what else we can do. Now, there is a grate here, so I'm going to have a look at this. And this is one of the interesting ways to die, is just walk straight over that grate. The grate is made of metal and seems to be fastened securely to the floor. It is too dark to see down through the grate. There is, however, an odd smell emanating from down there. We're not going to die though. We're going to move right up to the top here and just work our way across. There we go, and avoid those tentacles. There we go, that's how we do it. As you can see, there is some kind of a steam geyser here, and this is where the rock is going to come in handy. Okay, look. What should we call it? A geyser? There is a geyser cone here. It is rhythmically spewing hot steam. What we're going to do is place the rock on the geyser. Okay, put rock on geyser. There we go, and that opens the secret door to the back here. So let's head up to the north. And there is more cave systems here. There's some water dripping down. Let's have a look at the water. Okay, that's not the water we wanted to have a look at. Let's have a look at this pond. Let's have a look at the lake. Okay, never mind. There is something there that we can have a look at. We do need to watch out for those drops, though. They're actually acidic, and they will kill us. Another way that we can die. We're heading off to, I think we head off to the left here, and we should come out up the top, I do believe. Here we go. Okay. We have some lasers here as well, so let's have a look at these. I don't know who set up all of these traps. Look, laser. The beams seem to form some sort of electronic barrier across the path. Okay, now this is where the glass is going to come in handy. Put glass in beam. There we go. Okay, we've made it explode. You've quite cleverly turned the beam upon itself, frying it into inoperability. Fantastic. Okay, let's continue on. So we're getting through all of these challenges quite quickly, which is really good. Let's send Roger Wilco up to the top here. He's going to have to dodge the falling acid at the top now, which is a little bit tricky, and can be a little bit hard in these games where the graphics aren't the greatest. Before I make my way across there, I might just save this game just once more. Okay, we now have 50 points out of 202, so we're basically 1/4 of the way there. Let's wait for these drops to drop down. Oh no! Oh, we died! You are unpleasantly surprised by a drop of searing acid which bores its way to your feet. Okay, let's restore this game. Good thing I saved it right there. Oh no, did it again. Okay, let's try to get through this time. Craziness, craziness. Here we go. Okay, beautiful. And across, last one. There we go. Okay, we've done it this time. Let's keep heading off to the right. And as you can see, we are above the the grate, I should say, where we were before. Let's head off to the right. There's nothing else here. There's no other life forms that we've been able to see except for the tentacle. Obviously, somebody has created this place and put all these obstacles in our way. As soon as you enter the room, you find yourself surrounded by darkness. Suddenly, you become aware of the fact that you cannot move or speak. A strange unknown force has taken over. This is where the translator comes in handy. A massive holographic image appears before you. You sense that you are the only life form in the area. So, you have found your way to my hallowed chamber. I have been monitoring your travels on our planet. It appears that you are up the proverbial estuary without a means of locomotion. You are obviously in need of transportation. That is true. Let us see if you are worthy of our assistance. On the surface lives a beast called Orat. He proves to be a bit of an annoyance on occasion. Dispose of him and bring back evidence of your conquest. Only then will I deal with your plight. Good luck, strange one. Okay, so he has sent us back to the planet's surface to deal with the Orat. There are a couple of ways that we can deal with him, actually. We have the dehydrated water. We could throw that at him, and that will probably destroy him. We also have this droid that is running around as well, so crawling around, I should say. So the droid does actually impact with life forms and explodes. So if we can get the droid to impact to get close to Orat, then we can kill both of them at the same time. So that's what we're going to try to do first. And before I get down there, I'm actually going to save the game. Okay, I know what happens there. So let's save the game here quickly. We have 53 points now, which is pretty cool. Now, I guess the droid is going to come from the north, so we are actually going to have to do a bit of a loop around here. Otherwise, we are going to get killed, I think. So I'm going to head up to the north under the bridge. And we'll do a loop, and then we'll head inside that cave where the Orat is hopefully going to be staying. I'm just going to watch out for these plants here. Okay, let's come down now. Here we go. Okay, this is good. I think we're doing well here. We need to stay away from the Orat, and we also need to stay away from the droid. Let's just wait for the droid. Here he comes. Here comes the droid. Come here, buddy. Come here, little guy. We need to hide behind this rock. Here comes the Orat as well. Hopefully they're going to find each other and explode. I'm going to hide behind this rock. There we go. Let's have a look at the Orat first of all. Orat is huge and ugly, of course. Your opinion may differ depending on what part of the universe you come from. It should also be mentioned that he is quite mean. Okay. Bang! There we go. That was quite explosive. The cave interior now features a lovely new jagged metal liberated entrails motif. The stench. Whew! Not even an all-text adventure would attempt that description. Okay, and as you can see over to the right, after the explosion, we have some of the remains of the Orat. So we're going to go and pick that up. That's our proof that we've actually killed him. And we're going to take that back to the strange alien. And let him know that we've completed the quest. And we're ready to continue on. Hopefully he's going to give us some kind of transportation here. Look on the ground. On the ground rests a gleaming chunk of Orat's anatomy. We're going to take this chunk. You reach down and take the Orat part in your hand. Some of it oozes to fill the space between your fingers. Lovely. Let's have a look at the chunk. I don't really want to have a look at it, but there you go. The Orat part seems to consist of a spiny piece of bone with a small amount of somewhat less solid material clinging to one end. Okay, gross. Part of his bone is what we've got. We're going to head out now. There shouldn't be anything to really stand in our way. I may just move this to fast speed as well. Don't think there's anything else I need to worry about. Let's go to speed. We're going to go fast. We should be good to go now. We don't have to worry about running away from any more spider droids. As long as I can stay on this cliff and not kill myself, not fall off here, that'd be good. Yeah, this is definitely one one of my one of my favorite games when I was younger. Space Quest 1, 2, and 3 were the old classics for me, and yeah, just loved playing them. Just the ground adventure games, and being able to fly around in the different spaceships and visit different planets is was pretty amazing. And I know it's a bit dated now, but it's still a bit of fun. Hopefully, we don't need to go through the cavern system. Okay, we need to drink water. You place your lips to the nozzle and draw a fluid. Not a very reasonable facsimile of water is released slowly. While tasting slightly terrible, it quenches your thirst, at least for the time being. Okay, so luckily we still have the water and that we can have that drink there. Let's go to normal speed now. And we should drop down and we're going to go and have a chat with the alien again. We can actually go fast speed through all of this area here as well. I think we're pretty safe. Just need to watch out for the tentacles here. Just make sure I'm right as far to the north as I can be. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Whew. Okay, we've made it. Let's head up through this door. I guess I'm going to have to get through the acid again, which is quite annoying, but that's okay. We should be able to do it hopefully this time without dying. We've destroyed those beams, so we don't need to worry about any of that anymore. It's just the acid, I think, we really need to worry about. Okay, and once more, I'm going to go to normal speed. I'm going to save the game here. How many points do we have? We have 65 points, so we're getting close to being halfway through this game. Okay, I'm just going to hold it there. And go. There we go. Okay, we're through. Beautiful. We are through. Let's have a chat with this alien. We're going to give him the Orat piece. And hopefully he will let us out of this cavern. And definitely want to get off this planet, the desert planet. There's not a lot here, so let's go and find a place that is hopefully a little bit more habitable. Let's have a chat with this guy first. Again, the massive holographic image appears before you. So you have returned. Fortunately, there is much more to you than meets the eye. Drop before me your proof of Orat's defeat for my inspection. Okay, we're going to drop the chunk. You drop the Orat part to the ground. The vision is silent. You are startled by a rumbling, and suddenly an oddly shaped door comes into view. It opens slowly. You hear a voice different this time, beckoning you to step forward. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. And we have entered into some room here with some strange creatures. I can't actually move, so we need to wait, I think, until they start talking to us. Please don't be alarmed. We intend no harm. We are a peaceful race. We are cautious, however. Others don't share our way of life. Welcome to Kerona. Well, thank you. Thank you for the welcome. You are standing in the power generation facility of our underground settlement. All power here is produced by steam. That is important to you. That is unimportant to you, however. We have promised you transportation. Yes, you have. Okay, we have some little skimmer here. It is a skimmer. It hovers approximately a half a meter above the travelling surface. This is very important because of Grell. Grell and his like dwell in caves below the sand. If you stand on the surface too long, you chance becoming a rare, moist meal for him. The skimmer is programmed to take you to a settlement on the other side of Kerona called Ulance Flats. You can make further travel arrangements there. I am sorry this is all we can offer. I hope your trip is a safe one. Board the skimmer when you are ready to depart. Good luck, strange one. Okay, fantastic. So, let's have a look around. Let's have a look in this room. It is the power generation room. This place is most interesting. Indeed, a mixture of both old and new technologies. On one side of the chamber is a primitive steam generator. Its pistons pounding rhythmically turn steam into useful energy. On the other side is what appears to be a computer console. Okay, well, before we get out of here, let's have a look at the alien. Let's have a look at the alien. A few of the Keronians above you carry out their various tasks. Okay, we won't bother them. Let's just have a look at the console here. The console consists of a monitor and a cartridge slot. There are also some readouts which indicate the status of some of the mechanisms in here. Okay, can we have a look at the readouts? Look, readouts. The screen is dark. Okay. Now we do have the cartridge. Put cartridge in slot. The cartridge snaps neatly into the slot and the screen comes alive. Okay, here we go. We should get some more information about our mission here. Whosoever shall read this, my name is Dr. Slash Vorhol. I am a scientist with the Star Generator project aboard the Star Lab Arcada. We have just successfully completed development and testing of the Star Generator. During this time, I have come to believe that our progress has been monitored by others. I fear that the Sarians may have learned of our mission. If my fears prove true, the Star Generator and the people of our universe are in serious jeopardy. The Star Generator is a miraculous device. Used as intended, it will help preserve life for eons to come. Used as a device for evil, it would cause the destruction of millions of lives and enslave all who oppose the Sarians. Encoded within this cartridge are all plans and specifications for the construction of the Star Generator. Should any disaster befall the Star Generator project, scientists would be able to create a duplicate of the Star Generator with this information. Please guard this with your life. Return it to the Xenon ruling body as quickly as is possible. Important note, the Star Generator is capable of self-destruction. This was introduced to the system as a precaution. To activate it, one must enter the code 6858. Okay, we are going to need to remember that code. I'm not sure if that code is actually randomly generated or if it's the same code every time we play. Regardless, we're going to just write that down, 6858. A 5-minute timer will begin to count down. Beware, anyone within 5 kilometers of the Star Generator will be in danger once the timer has been initiated. Please be careful and good luck. Okay, we have the code. We have the Star Generator code. If the Sarians have it, then I guess we need to self-destruct it. Let's save the game before we get on the skimmer. We are up to 80 points. Fantastic. Let's have a look at the skimmer. As described, it is a sand skimmer and it looks like it has skimmed quite a bit of sand in its time. On it is a panel which has a small readout, currently dark, and a keyhole with a key in it. Okay, can we get on the skimmer? There we go. Turn key. You turn the key and suddenly the jet turbines begin to whir. The skimmer begins to shake beneath you as its platform slowly moves into the launch tube. You can't help but wonder what you've gotten yourself into this time. Okay, here we go. We're heading for Ulance Flats. As you nervously hang on, the skimmer rises slowly to the surface of the planet via a secret passage. We need to avoid all of the rocks and all of the things that are on the planet's surface because we are skimming quite low to the ground. Actually skimming, upon reaching the surface, you throttle up and zoom off into the sunset. The settlement the alien spoke of appears on the horizon. Okay. Oh my god. Whoa, that's fast. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god, no. Damage report moderate. Oh no. These rocks are hard to... They're going so fast! Damage situation critical. Keep me out of here. Whoa! No! Oh, this is not good. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh no. That was hard. They come so quickly. Had you eaten a few less donuts during the mission, you might have cleared that rock, Roger. Okay, at first I didn't realize that I was going to hit those rocks. Thank you for playing. Okay, no worries. We're going to try this again. Restore the game. Okay, let's do this. Get on skimmer. Turn key. I may actually need to slow the game down a bit because those rocks are coming really, really fast. So we'll go to slow speed. If I can't do it this time, my reflexes maybe are a bit slow. So let's try this again. Whoa, whoa. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I can't even blink. I'm not even able to blink. It's quite a long journey as well. Okay, doing good so far. Doing well, doing well. Still not blinking. Still not blinking. Oh, goodness. Let's get out of here. Get me there quickly. Someone should have made the skimmer rise a little bit higher. Oh, there's the first hit. There's the second hit. Damn it. No. Oh, that's the third hit. I think we get 5 hits. Sounding a little bit off now. Oh my god. Oh, that's the 4th hit. One more hit, we're gone. No, it's too fast. Too fast for me. What we're going to do is go to slow speed. Let's restore this game. Get on skimmer. We're going to go to speed slow. I think that's what we need to do. Turn key. Try this again. It's going to give us just a little bit more time to move the skimmer, because those rocks were coming really, really fast. I can't even blink. Otherwise I'm going to get hit. So here we go, very slowly up to the planet's surface. And away we zoom. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's going to take us longer to get there, unfortunately, but at least we will actually get there without... Okay, maybe we won't. I wish we had a bit more time. Oh, goodness. Oh, how on earth? That's craziness. That's crazy. Oh, just avoided that one. Yeah, at fast speed, at normal speed, there's no way I would have been able to avoid that rock. But I have a chance. On slow speed, I actually have a chance to get through. Okay, we're doing well, we're doing well. Oh, I got hit. Second hit. I think that was the second. Was that the second or third hit? I don't want to do this again. Oh, I can't really commentate because I'm focusing so much on these rocks, on this screen. I'm just focusing all of my attention on this screen, and I don't want to distract myself by trying to give commentary at the same time. Oh, no! Oh my goodness. Come on, we've got to be close. We've got to be close. We've got to be close now. There's no way I could avoid these on normal speed. It's difficult enough on slow speed. It's good you can actually slow down this game and speed it up. Ulance Flats should be getting bigger now. I don't know why it's not getting bigger. Phew, that was pretty intense. You managed to successfully navigate through the treacherous boulder field and are quite relieved to see that you've reached the settlement. Fantastic. We're going to continue this in the next episode of Space Quest 1. Thanks for watching. After a truly stone-crushing journey, you have miraculously arrived safely in Ulance Flats, and just in time too, because the skimmer's power cell has been drained. It will take some time to recharge itself. This place isn't quite what you had expected. It is semi-bleak at best.